Welcome to your reading, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Because why not? Let's see how you're wrapping up the year. I'm going to do a New Year's reading. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I feel so overwhelmed these days. But I still feel like I have to put the messages out, so I just film them like spontaneously like this on TikTok instead of properly filming them with my setup and whatnot. Let's see. Oh, okay, you're planning on something, Aries. Or actually, oh, okay. We have the Two of Wands coming out as well as the Three of Wands. So something is unfolding. A story is unfolding. A vision is unfolding. You are at the threshold of a new beginning. So you've ended a cycle and you're planning for the next cycle. You might have ended some sort of cycle this year, Aries. What are you looking forward to in the next year? Okay, so you're looking forward to, I guess you're coming out of hiding. Aries, you're coming out of hiding. And this is the perfect timing because next year is completion year. 2 + 2 + 6 is 10. That is the year of the fire horse. And it's like you're embodying your true energy. You've sat dormant for long enough. You're now coming out of hiding. You understand that the flow of endings and beginnings. You understand the flow of working on yourself and going within. You understand the value of loneliness. You understand the currency that isolation holds, and mastering your self-mastery is what I'm hearing. And you are charging forward like all this wand energy, this fire. This is your year. The fire horse, that is you. I mean, Sagittarius even more, but like, gang, fire gang, whatever. Page of Wands, you're very inspired. You're putting this idea that you have Page of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands. So there's a 1, 2, 3 step to this idea that you're planning. Okay, and you're done with the rest. You're done with the rest. It's like you're waiting for the tower to finally crumble because, most people are so scared of the tower because it's like having no control over your, just having no control, losing control to destiny, to the change that, like to karma basically, right? But the tower is a blessing in disguise. The tower is always a blessing in disguise. And I feel like you know that because you are death. You have been through the transformation. This Scorpio energy, Virgo energy, it's like scholarly, going like, I'm seeing you in the underworld, in your own underworld, in the depths of your own subconscious. And this is exciting me. I'm an 8th house stellium, I do this on a daily, but I see you like looking at the cracks in your subconscious, like in your unconscious, not your subconscious, in your unconscious, in the darkness. And you have a magnifying glass in your hands. You have your little book bag with all your supplies, the little writings in your notebooks and whatnot. And you have a chisel and like you're just correcting all the little cracks in your unconscious because you're working on yourself. You went so deep and you worked so hard on yourself because you knew that the idea that what your exciting energy, 3, 2, 1 on the timer. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. The world, the fool, ending of a cycle. Like you've come back home to yourself after going out into the world, which is your unconscious. Innocent. You've went through trials and tribulations, and you've reached enlightenment because of these challenges. And you are now coming up again. You're coming up again because you know that this vision that you have, this the reason why you rested, the reason why you were in isolation. Sorry, I'm yapping a lot, but if it applies, you know exactly that this is the amount of confirmation or like affirmation too that you need. This tower moment, sorry, I lost my train of thought, but I'm just going to continue with this tower moment. You know that it's for your benefit. You understand that this is going to lead to much more clarity. Your path forward, all the obstacles, all the fog is going to be cleared after the storm has passed, after the tower has crumbled. And what are you rejecting right now? What is it that you're rejecting? Because someone's so headstrong, someone's so ambitious, someone that has spent so much time with themselves. What is it? Like how, I don't know how to explain this, but you're rejecting pain. You're rejecting pain. We have the 10 of Swords coming out. So you're rejecting negative mindsets. You're rejecting betrayal. You might be rejecting relationships is the first thing I was getting. Did you see how that flew out? I see the Four of Wands. This is the fourth or third time this has come out today. So a lot of people that I'm channeling have reasons to celebrate. You are rejecting negativity. You are completely in your power. You understand highs and lows. You don't want to like wallow in self-pity. You don't want to be around energy that doesn't isn't solution oriented. This is very I am energy. This is very Aries energy. You're completely in your power right now. You understand that it's okay to vent. It's okay to be in your feelings about things, but it is even more okay to have a solution at hand. Like, what are we gonna do? So what are we gonna do now? Now that you know, what are we gonna do? Like solution oriented, that's really what you are. You are rejecting pain. You are rejecting people that bring you down, people that bring down your frequency, your vibration. You don't want to be sitting on a high horse though when it comes to your spirituality. 555 on the timer. You understand that everyone has their own pace when it comes to spiritual progression, spiritual development, ascension, self-transformation, stuff like that. Everyone has a different level that they're currently on, and you know people that are on higher levels than you are, and you know people that are still struggling on the low levels, right? And you want to be fair with how you reject these people. You want to be fair with how you reject this energy, because you want to keep working on yourself. You want to keep ascending this vision that you have in mind, whatever it is. Exactly. You've battled your demons. You've made friends with your demons. You're drinking tea with them. You're gossiping with your demons. You know what I mean? And these people, they are still attached to they think their demons still have some sort of power over them, when really their demons are them. They need to just face them, right? And you're tired of disharmony. You want joy and harmony in your life. You want equality and equilibrium is what I'm hearing. But I want to be a little bit nosy. I want to see what you're working. Okay, money. You're working on your money. The vision that you have is connected to your finances. You're tired of poverty mindset. You're tired of spiritual poverty. This is exactly what I'm getting. You're tired of people that think they have no control over the circumstances they find themselves in. You're tired of that. You want to strive you want to strive for absolute reign over your own material dominion as well as your spiritual dominion. You want to be a leader when it comes to your material circumstances. You want to be able to provide for yourself and others. And if you don't even know how to cooperate with your own demons, if you don't even know how to pull these swords out of your own heart, if you don't know how to deal with your own pain, if you keep talking negatively to yourself and stay in a negative mindset, how can you get this? I didn't even see that card, but how can you get this? How can you get to the Ten of Pentacles, where you don't just have wealth for yourself, but the wealth for people around you? You finally completed this cycle, Aries. This was an incredible year for you. You have so much to look forward to. You are going to be so in charge, is what I'm hearing. This is going to feel so good. It's going to feel exactly how you're supposed to feel as an Aries sign. Like Mars, the Sun, Pluto, Loki, all this energy. I know it's usually Leo and Scorpio, but this is all this. It's very similar energy to me. Anyway, wow. I hope this applies for me as well. I'm an Aries, so anyway, good job. Keep going. I mean, you already know this. We have the one of the Ace of Wands, the One of Wands, the Ace of Wands, one of one. I'm the only one. Anyway, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, we have the Three of Wands, and the Four of Wands. You have everything under control right now. You have everything under control. You know, look at him. He's sitting, they seem so similar to each other, don't they? You're working on yourself. You're rejecting things that keep you from reaching this point of completion. And I only use the tarot, so this is very much no, this is very, how can I say? Again, subconscious, unconscious, collective consciousness, collective symbolism, Jungian psychology, very much so deep-seated human matters that are concerning you right now. And you're doing, it's like you're being a good human right now. You're doing everything, you're acting like the heroes in the fables and the stories, right? The hero's journey. Yeah, you are the hero in your own journey, Aries, and you're doing a great job. Sorry for waffling on, but I feel like some of you want to hear this.